Thank you, Craig, for your inspirational sentiments today. Governor McAuliffe, distinguished guests, colleagues, parents, friends, and most important, members of the class of 2018, as president of the university, I now declare the University of Richmond's 188th commencement to be in session. 2018 graduates, it is my very great pleasure to celebrate this day with you. For the past 4 years, we have been privileged to have you in our community of scholars at Richmond. But before we get comfortably settled into our seats, I'd like our graduates to rise as you are able. Please, graduates, rise. Now, graduates, take just a moment to locate your families and loved ones in the crowd, especially the mothers on this special day. Consider all that they have done and give them a rousing applause. Well done. Please be seated. Families of our graduates, the university as well recognizes the commitments that you have made over so many years leading to this special day. Thank you for entrusting these graduates to us and for your confidence in the University of Richmond. I likewise want to express my deep appreciation to our faculty for the enduring contributions that they have made to the lives of our graduates. Close faculty-student mentoring is a hallmark of the University of Richmond, and I am grateful to our faculty for embracing their roles as teachers, scholars, and mentors. I invite the faculty to stand and be recognized. Thank you. I want to thank Dagny Barron, Stephens Colson, Michael Keating, and Sarah Raymond, co-chairs of the Senior Class Legacy Committee. 2 weeks ago, they presented the university with a gift of nearly $6,500 from the class of 2018. More than 470 of you participated, and we are grateful. These funds will help ensure other students benefit from the Richmond experience you have found so meaningful. We're also pleased to have with us Chris Carlson, a 1981 graduate and president of the UR Alumni Association, who will welcome our new graduates into our community of alumni later on in the program. For a university president, there are few moments more gratifying than welcoming new students in August and celebrating the accomplishments of graduating students in May. You, of course, are those graduating seniors. And while I wasn't here to greet you at orientation, Dr. Ayers did that, I have enjoyed watching you grow and develop and become student leaders over these past 3 years. Earlier this spring, I shared the following story with the university's chapter of Mortarboard. So if you were there that evening, some of you may remember these words. That night, I spoke about an amusing book by Robert Fulghum entitled, All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. Some of you may have read it. In his book, Mr. Fulghum encourages readers to embrace a set of elemental pursuits. Among these are play fair, be aware of wonder, don't take things that aren't yours, put things back where you found them, live a balanced life, learn some and drink some and draw some and paint some and sing and dance and play and work every day some. And when you go out into the world, watch out for traffic, hold hands, and stick together. Wise counsel, you could say. Remarkably, in his book, Mr. Fulghum also included the following tale as though he wrote it just for us on the lessons learned by singing the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Surely remember that song from your childhood. He writes, quote, "Nobody goes, ugh, when they sing it. Maybe because it puts the life adventure into such clear and simple terms. The small creature is alive and looks for adventure. Here's the drain pipe, a long tunnel going up towards some light. The spider doesn't even think about it. It just goes. Disaster befalls, rain, flood, powerful forces, and the spider is knocked down and out beyond where it started. Does the spider say, 'To hell with it'? No. The sun comes out, clears things up, dries off the spider, and the small creature goes over to the drain pipe and looks up and thinks, it really wants to know what's up in there." Graduates, you have spent the last 4 years wondering and discovering what is up there. And as your generation's next leaders, you are well prepared for the climb. You possess a powerful combination of intellect, thoughtfulness, courage, and confidence. We have armed you with resilience to persevere during the challenges that will come and the knowledge and skills that will enable you to make contributions to solutions that the world's problems will need. In the classroom, on the sports fields, in concert halls and theater stages, in research labs and community projects, both in the U.S. and abroad, you have accomplished important things through teamwork. You've learned to engage one another's different perspectives, and then you've extended that engagement in the world as you studied and interned abroad. You have wrestled with opinions that differ from your own and shown that vigorous and respectful disagreements can yield insight and illuminate areas of agreement that can help chart a path forward. Through it all, you have built the kind of community you wish to inhabit. Our hope is that your time at Richmond has challenged you intellectually, animated a lifelong curiosity, introduced you to new perspectives and experiences, encouraged you to take risks, open your hearts and minds to others, and sparked lasting friendships with people who share your passion for knowledge and discovery. As you embark upon the world, I hope that you have the opportunity to build the kind of communities that you have created here. The university enthusiastically welcomes your frequent return to Richmond and encourages you to remain engaged in the life of this wonderful institution. We will continue to celebrate your accomplishments, providing an inspiring intellectual meeting place, and remind you of the remarkable years you spent here. And so, my fellow Spiders, continue to hold each other's hands, play fair, be aware of wonder, sing and dance and play and work, and always, always keep climbing toward the light. The university shares my great pride in your accomplishments. We look forward with hope and anticipation to the differences you will make in your careers, your communities, your country, and the world. Thank you, and congratulations. It is a custom at Richmond to have a graduating senior, selected through a campus-wide competition, speak on behalf of our graduates. We are proud to welcome Jacob Litt as speaker for the class of 2018. Jacob is from Ridgefield, Connecticut, and will graduate from the Jepson School of Leadership Studies as a leadership and music major. He is a member of Phi Beta Kappa, Omicron Delta Kappa, Phi Eta Sigma, Kappa, Phi Kappa Mu, and Alpha Psi Omega Honor Societies, and is graduating with a 3.96 grade point average. Jacob presented Jacob presented his senior thesis, A Different Kind of Learning for a Different Kind of Learner, Justifications of and Best Practices for a Greater Integration of Arts Education with Special Education, which creates a framework to explain how performing arts education can improve the verbal, social, emotional, and mental development of children with autism. Jacob studied opera and vocal performance at the Bel Canto Institute in Florence, Italy, served as a co-director for St. Joseph's Phyllis Shakespearean acting program, was a volunteer coordinator with Camp Cassim, and music director for the Richmond Octaves a cappella group. Jacob, I invite you to please come forward.